All right. What's up? Um, Welcome to my second stream. Think last stream was last Sunday, first ever. Thought it went pretty well. Did some Star Fox stuff, but this stream we're going to do some spooky time oriented stuff. So we're going to do some indie horror. Okay, I won't go through like a lot of the typical stuff that I did before, but I think maybe this might be my format at least for a while of doing like some little opening things and the like. You might be able to tell that I changed up my stuff just a little bit and moved some stuff around. You can somewhat see Goldblum a bit better. There's no glare. You notice the little projection here in the background of this little galaxy thing. You may notice like little green dots, particles, that kind of stuff on me. So I hope that's not too distracting. I've got it turned where at least the laser's not glaring into my eyeballs and I'm not doing, the whole like trying to talk. So, it is what it is. So what we're going to look at today, I thought maybe I might do like a little short marathon of indie horror. So any of you that are currently watching are, if you're familiar with anything at all when it comes to this sort of stuff, a lot of people may know the Fears to Fathom series. They've been going around for quite a while now. There was a first season of 5 games, and then there's been a new one that came out called Scratch Creek as part of like a season 2. There are a lot of different horror games too that have sort of emulated certain things that we've seen from Fears to Fathom. There's Terrors to Unveil, Within of Static, Tales Beyond the Tomb, things like that. And I may get around to some of those, but I thought I would start with Fears to Fathom. So I'm a little bit late to the game. Obviously, I'm late to a lot of stuff as it is. And I thought for this little marathon, I don't think I'll be able to sit and go through all 5 episodes of the first season, but I'm going to at least do the first 3. And then if you all, the few of you that are watching at this point, want me to do more, you think that's something you want to see, then I'll do the remaining 2, and maybe sometime down the line I might do the co-op one. I will start here by saying that um, I've played the co-op one. I haven't finished it. My wife and I have played it, and I had issues trying to get through the ending of it because there's a lot of stuff about it that's I don't want to say that it's buggy, but it's kind of seemed really difficult to do some of the escape scenes, because if you're familiar with any of these games, that's mostly what they are. It's all about mood, establishing dread, and then usually there's some type of run, escape, hide, some type of sequence like this toward the end. So that's kind of like a common thread with these. So Scratch Creek, I love the story and the mood of it, but I'm not big on the co-op stuff. I mean, sorry for those of you that like that sort of thing. I'm more of a single player type of person. It is what it is. So the first season of these, all single player experiences. Now, I've seen videos of different ones of these. You can ask my wife. I usually get confused when I'm trying to talk about one particular game and it'll be like a different one. I'll say, oh, I remember this scene, and she was like, no, it's not in that one, it's in a different one. So I've only played through 2 of them, one of which I'll do for this stream tonight. Um, and I believe it was episode 2. I've played through episode 4 as well, which I may do down the line. So these, not all of this is like technically fresh, completely blind. Like I said, I'm behind. And I've seen videos of these done by the likes of Queso, King Wolves, Hollow, some well-known streamers slash YouTubers, sorry, can't talk. So, I've come across a lot of that stuff. But, I love horror. Anybody that knows me knows that I do. I mean, I'm a horror writer. I love horror films. I like horror games. So I thought, why not? Let's do this right before the 4th of July. I'll go ahead and say, I hope this doesn't happen. We'll see. I've got neighbors that believe the 4th of July lasts for like 3 days. So hopefully by the time I finish the stream, we won't run into this, but hopefully we won't hear any like fireworks and screaming kids and the like. I hope not, but if we do, we'll get past it. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get this stream of 3 games back to back started, shall we? So, first one we're going to start with is Fears to Fathom Home Alone. All right. So, just to go to the store page, not that there's really much of a description here, but I'll read it anyway. Fears to Fathom is an episodic psychological horror game where each episode unveils a short story narrated by the ones who survived. So, for those that don't know, the Fears to Fathom stuff is all about these true experiences. Now, I say true because that's what they claim, not saying anything against the developer or the people that share their stories or anything, but I'm someone that whenever I see a horror movie, or it doesn't even have to be horror, it could be anything, where I will typically say based on a true story, that's very rarely ever fully the case. But from what I know of a lot of the Fears to Fathom stuff, it's not outside the realm of possibility. So that lends certain credibility to it. So let's go ahead and jump into this one. All right. So let's see. Got all that set. Yep. We're gonna do the proper proper graphics and the like, high end and everything. So let's turn this down just a tad. Whoop. Sorry about that. Don't want to make sure that I'm not drowned out. Okay. All right. So hope everyone's doing well. Hope you all are getting ready for the 4th of July and all that. That's not a holiday that I typically go all out on. I remember, messing around with fireworks and stuff as a kid, but it's just not really my jam anymore. I I apparently am like a sad old man. I don't really do a lot of like celebrations of a lot of stuff anymore, sadly, but to each their own. Hopefully you all, if you celebrate it, hopefully you have a good time. If you don't, that's okay too. Alrighty, so one thing to know about the Fears to Fathom stuff. Let me lower the volume on my own headphones. I think that's part of the issue. Sorry, just a few little technical difficulties. All right, heading back. So a major thing to know with these games too is at least the first few didn't really have a lot of voice acting. So I'll do what a lot of streamers do and read through, the print and narration and the like. I won't force any of you to read. I'll try to make it as entertaining as I possibly can. I am someone that likes to do voices and things of that nature, so I'll try to entertain you at least on that end. So I'll try to do maybe some impressions or something. Voice acting, something I've always enjoyed and wanted to get into, but have never gotten around to it. But hey, maybe this might be, the gateway or something. All right. So first one, Home Alone. So tonight we're going to go through Home Alone, Norwood Hitchhike, and Carson House. Let's start with this one. All right. Fears to Fathom, Episode 1, Home Alone, July 12th. I didn't want to put this up on Reddit just for it to be called a piece of fiction. I don't even know where to start. Excuse my lack of good storytelling skills. I'll start with a normal voice for this one. I guess I'll just start. It was the middle of the summer. My parents had left for that weekend due to a work trip, which meant I was all by myself for the weekend. Also, I feel like I do have to mention that my sleep schedule was really messed up around this time. I would sleep and get up at just about any time of the day. Sounds like me in college. Though I did plan on fixing that. Oh, good. Really loud alarm. I woke up around 8 after a nap that evening. So, as an English teacher, the only gripe that I have about a lot of these indie games, and I'll go ahead and kind of open up with this as I walk around and sort of explore, is that on the typed out narration, there's never any capitalization. There's very rarely any punctuation, mostly. And a lot of times I'll catch a lot of spelling errors. Let me go ahead and open this way. For any indie developer out there that maybe happens to see this, or if I happen to play your game and something ever comes across, if you guys need a proofreader, like if you just want to like throw a few bucks or something at a proofreader that'll read through your script and check and make sure everything is like grammatically sounding like, hit me up, bruh. I'll be the one to do it. It's fine. It's no reflection on how well you speak English or read or anything like that. Trust me, I make mistakes, and I'm anal retentive when it comes to reading and writing. And if you guys ever need a voice actor or anything, if you need my pipes. I did have homework that night, but I was too hungry to do it right after waking up. We've all been there, bro. All right, let's go. Okay, so open door. This is like the most plain looking house I think I've ever seen. All right. Messages from mom. Let's go back and read over these texts real quick. Wait, when are you guys going to be back? Dad and I are going to be back on Monday, honey. Didn't I tell you that yesterday? Don't you like my female voice? Cool. Take care, honey. Sleep on time. I hope you'll get the Xbox like you promised. I mean, if you get that discount. Can I invite Mason and Josh over for the night? For homework. Promise. Of course you can. Call me if you need anything. Make sure to check it's them on the door before opening it. Check through the blinds. Take care, honey. Sure thing, Mom. Dad and I may be back Sunday evening. Why are you being so paranoid, Mom? Mom, I'm 14. 14, Mom! Think I'm going to take a little nap, probably going to order some pizza. Oh, no need to order anything. Already made you lasagna this morning. Check the fridge. All right, yep. Can I go over here? All right, yeah, Mason. Okay, Mason Oliver. So this guy has two first names. Weird. All right. Yo. You coming to Jessica's tomorrow? Yeah, I heard Josh coming too. What about you? I don't know. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, I had the text the wrong way. Excuse me. These are supposed to be Mason. My bad. I made my character sound like an idiot. Let me fix that. All right. What's wrong? Weren't you gonna see her yesterday? She didn't show up. It's like I don't even matter to her. You matter unless you multiply yourself by the speed of light squared, then your energy. Wrong, you're a kid. I guess I'm energy then. How's Kim? Yeah, crap, I totally forgot. Probably gonna do tonight. Lol, same. My parents are out for the night. Want to come over? We can play Mario Kart too. Yes, because that's the best way to maintain friendships is by playing Mario Kart. Totally not a friendship killer or anything. I'll let you know. Okay, call Josh too. I can't promise, dude. May have plans with Nat. Ooh, who's Nat? Who is Nat? Tell me. Nat sounds... She sounds kind of boring, all things considered. Sounds like she walked out of like 1950. Calling her Nat. Alright. I'm guessing this is probably Mom and Dad's bedroom. Who is you? doing weird arm movements outside my house. Okay, anyway. Can I, like, go around in here and look around in mom and dad's room and be weird? No? Okay. Let me shut that, because I'm a good little boy. I'm a good 14-year-old boy. I am a man. Ooh. So we crouch and look through the window. Because no one is going to see us opening the blinds that high. No one's going to see that. Fridge check. Alright, so we got Parmigiano Reggiano, Mozzarella di Bufala Campana. Do you like my Italian? I'm probably, like, butchering it. There's probably, like, an Italian that might pop in here and say, you know, that I'm totally butchering, excuse me, their language, but, you know, at least I try. Maxi cone. Why are garden peas in the can in a freezer? Okay. Got our meat, fries. Soda pop, juice, bio juice. That's kind of weird. Eggs. Lasagna. Alright. Food was cold. Again, not going to leave the fridge and freezer open. Chalky pick? Choky pick? I probably butchered that, but, okay, I just, like, shoved it into the oven without opening the door. I do know, at least, I think that as Fears to Fathom went, they became more, I don't want to say realistic, but they had a little bit more realism. Okay, so as a kid, I'm like, if I put that in the oven, I'm a complete psychopath, and I'm sorry I didn't read that at the bottom. My fault. Talked about the food being nice and hot. I like to sit and eat, watch TV. Complete psychopath, no oven mitt, nothing. Reach in, grab it. Okay. Let's turn on the television. Oh my god. I do know, like, the stuff that they do on the TVs in these games are always, like, really weird, unnerving sorts of stuff. Alright. Can I sit down? Awesome. Alright. I have no idea what's happening. So I'm just going to sit here and eat while this really weird stuff is happening on screen. Oh my god. Alright. They look like DVD extras from, like, a poorly animated movie or something. It's kind of funny. I was already feeling very sleepy after eating the food. Okay, well. Should I be, like, a good 14-year-old boy, or should I be, like, all 14-year-old boys? What do you guys think? Good, or like every other? Every other? Okay. Yeet. Moving on. So let me walk around the house a little bit. Look over some stuff. Okay, boring backyard. I'm going to leave the TV going too. I mean, you know, I don't pay the power bill. I'm 14. Okay. We're going to have to call it off, man. Something just came up. But you got to come to Jessica's tomorrow. Can I type anything? No. One cool thing about Scratch Creek, the newest one, is, and I thought it was a really cool mechanic, is you can send text to the person that you're playing with. You can actually type out text and send them, and they'll receive them on their phone. My wife and I were typing very rude and disrespectful things to each other. It was all in good fun. I love my wife. And she loves me. But we talk to each other like trash sometimes. But that's marriage for you. Alright. So I'm going to walk around out here. Yeah, why is this door, like, partially open? I know I'm asking these questions and it boils down to someone has probably broken into the house. Because this one, I think maybe I've seen bits of it one time, but I don't remember much. There's very little that I remember. So, doors shut. I don't think there's anything to... Why does it say, like, throwing something? I don't think there's, like, anything where I can lock the doors, even though that's how it should be. Let's look at the art. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, Miles. Gotta see you tomorrow. Don't forget Kim, though. Chill out, dude. All good. I'll probably just go back to bed after Kim. So, my name is Miles. Miles. Okay. Miles. Huh. So, we've got old... I've seen artwork like this before. I have dabbled a lot in art in the past, art history and everything. But this looks off. It's like a high school kid was asked to recreate a Renaissance painting. Interesting. Let me look at this art. That is the same art we had over there. Oh, let me guess. Same thing here, too. I will say, at least, it's not AI stuff. I know a lot of indie developers use AI paintings, drawings, that kind of thing in their games. I know it's like a measure to make things go a bit smoother, a bit quicker, kind of an easy out, but it's just so cheap. It cheapens the experience, and that's the third copy of that we have. And why is that in my room? And what is this? Are those supposed to be... It almost looks like a bonsai tree of some kind, or no, what are they called? Cherry blossoms in Japan? Excuse me. Those look like, kind of like, I don't know if that's supposed to be a crane, but probably not. Weirdly looks like a weird duck kind of thing. Alright, so I'm supposed to be tired. Oh, I remember I had homework to do before going to bed again. Homework. Ew, homework. I know when I was a kid, let's see. Oh man, you gotta be kidding. I couldn't focus because of TV's noise downstairs. Are you serious? Are you serious? Kid? Kid? Really? You're making me go down here and turn the TV off. Man, you are not a true 14-year-old. True 14-year-old would not care. But I'm going to turn that off. Alright. What was I saying? I didn't like homework as a kid. I mean, who does? No kid does. But I swear, man, most of the time I would do it. The only homework I absolutely hated doing, there were just some things I didn't really like to read when I was a kid. It was stuff I'd already read or just stuff I didn't like. But I was not big on doing math. I just hated math. I don't mind math now too much as an adult, like depending on what it is. But like kids today, they gripe over everything. As a teacher, I know, man, they gripe over everything. Like if I told them to go home and take a breath for homework, they're going to question why. Whatever. Gen Z. All right, so I guess I do my homework. 12:38 a.m. I got done with the homework for the day in about a few hours. Okay. So you did chemistry, yeah. Homework was done. I was off to bed. All right, so get on up, away from the desk. What is it, Mom? It's gonna keep showing that. All right. Don't stay up too late, you kids. I shouldn't get to hear from Mrs. Paula this time. Mrs. Paula needs to mind her own business. She needs to take her nose out of stuff. I don't go around and talk about the affair Mrs. Paula is having behind her husband's back. I'm assuming. I don't know. Mrs. Paula might be on the up and up, and I'm making her sound like a tramp. 1:16 a.m. I got up to get some water. Yeah, kid, we've all been there. Let's see. Let me bring my volume up just a bit. That's better. Better for me. What is that click, click, click noise? It sounds like a really loud clock or water randomly dripping. What I will say, excuse me, what I will say about the Fears to Fathom games and some of these other horror games is they do a really great job of taking something really mundane, just like a house, right? Something really mundane, and they make it creepy as all get out. Okay, right click, drink. Why did that sound like a 38-year-old man? That doesn't sound like a 14-year-old. It should be more like or something, you know, like a kid. Sorry, man. 14-year-olds to me are kids. Like legit kids. I mean, I know they are in the eyes of the law. You know what I mean. So does this like bottle have endless water in it? I guess it does. It seems like it's got endless water. Well, okay, I'm going to be, you know, the 14-year-old. Kobe! All right. I probably should have closed the refrigerator door. The developer of this game, and so I did. The developer of this game, look, I know you're going off of a story that somebody sent to you, maybe. But if you're like making creative decisions, you need to work in the education field and learn what 14-year-old boys and girls, for that matter, what they're like. They're sociopaths, dude. Most of them are. Nah, they're not all bad, but is there anything weird going on outside? Well, it's probably going to tell me there's something else I got to do here in a minute. It's probably going to be like, oh man, I can't go to the bathroom, or I can't go to the bed. I got to go to the bathroom. Hello, Mom. Miles, who's that at the door? You there? Yeah, so there's always something to be creepy as all get out. Sorry, I know, I forgot her voice. Let's see. Mom, where'd you get this photo from? Paula sent me, said he's been creeping through the something. We're calling the cops. You kids lock every door and hide in your wherever. Don't answer the door no matter what he does. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. Homie, don't play. Homie, do not play. So, okay. Uh, um, I'm not answering that, brother. When I have solicitors come through the neighborhood, right? When they come through the neighborhood and they're like trying to sell me something, I won't answer the door. I will look out the window and wait for you to leave. Oh, oops, let's see. Who is he? Do you hear her? It's Paula at the door. Mom's so sorry, honey. Everything's gonna be alright. But maybe Mom's in on it. I swear, Mom. If I go down here. So help me, Mom. Nope, nope. Someone's in the bedroom. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. I saw that. Nope. Mm-mm. You can keep ringing that doorbell, Paula. Oh, okay, so happy music. Happy music. Oh, okay, so that was it. A game by Rayll. Is it Rayll? Rayll? Huh. I remember my wife, who's like more knowledgeable about these games, talking about them. This one being very, very short. You know? I don't remember at all what I was saying before, and it's perfectly fine. Yeah, let's go outside. Hey, Paula. Goodbye, Paula. Oh. Okay, so that was it for that one. So, let's take, well, not really take a break. Let me do something on the stream really, really quick. So let's get back here. Okay. All right. Let me change up category now. So the next one we're doing, I believe, is Norwood Hitchhike. I believe. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So we're going to jump into this one next. Yeah, brother. Okay. So we survived the first one. No, my wife, like I said, knows a lot about these games. These are like some of the ones that she really loves, and I mean I enjoy different horror stuff and the like too. So I know that a lot of the other games, because I know I've played through the second one, this one we're about to do one other time, and the fourth one. They typically have the scenes that um basically pick up your sound, you know, your microphone. And I wasn't sure if that one did. That's why there for a minute when I was under the bed, I got like a little bit quiet where I'm like, wait a minute, because I was waiting on that to pop up, but we didn't see it. So, all right, let's head into the next one then, shall we? So hold on one moment. All righty. So, okay. So store page for this one, just to, you know, do like a little intro. Holly Gardner, a 19-year-old on an interstate drive, experiences unusual happenings that leads to an unplanned stay at a motel. Little did she know what was transpiring down in Valley. Norwood Valley. I can't read today. It's okay. All right. So let's go into this one then. All righty. So Norwood Hitchhike. Ready? Let's do it. I also hope you guys are doing well with the really bad. I know, like, I'm kind of like lagging a bit. Okay, yeah. Stuff lags a little bit. I have noticed with this one. I went to play it before. It did kind of the same thing, and I think that's a common issue. Anyway, what was I about to say? Oh, hope you all are doing well with the heat, too. Like, I don't know if there's anybody not in North Carolina that might watch me here right now or come back later or watch on YouTube or something. But North Carolina, I know we're under like really bad heat advisories and everything. Like it's in the high 90s, low hundreds. So it's it's been bad. It's been bad, bruh. Um, I'm someone that I'll sweat most of the time anyway. I got a haircut this morning, and the lady that was cutting my hair made the comment, you're probably doing this because of the heat, and I'm like, that and because I look like trash. I don't like my hair to be all that long, so hopefully it looks okay. Doesn't really matter. I'm not wearing a toboggan, as we say in the South, or a beanie, as you might say up north. So, you get to see my hair today. Alrighty, so let's check the graphic settings on Norwood Hitchhike. We don't really need anti-aliasing. Full res, okay. Yeah, I always put stuff on VSync to keep it from like not really stuttering, but what do they call it, tearing. Alrighty, kids. Now this one I've done before, so I've got a little bit of familiarity with it. Does that mean I will survive without dying? Probably not, but let's see what happens, shall we? So this one, we're a girl. I don't know if I'm gonna read like a full feminine voice throughout. I mean, you guys hear my sensual, mouth breathing tones. I don't really know if I can pull that off too much. But maybe I might incorporate some other weird voices in the I don't know. You might hear me throw like a Schwarzenegger out there, maybe, or I don't know. Maybe I ought to do like a Mark Wahlberg, kind of. I'm not the best, or Christopher Walken, or some of these others. I'll just throw some random stuff out there. Who knows what I'll do? I'm crazy. All right, Norwood Hitchhike. Yeah, see, auto saved. Yeah, no, we're gonna do a fully new one. Let's go. Let's go for it. Fears to Fathom, episode 10. Norwood Hitchhike. June 16th. Let me give her a deep voice. This happened to me when I was 19. Oh, pressing again. Whoops. I'm a little over 21 now. I still remember this very clearly because of how creeped out I felt. I was a bit hesitant to write this out for the internet at first. But getting it out may help, even if just a little bit. I was one of those people that loves gaming conventions. Side note, I love gaming and the like, but I've never, this will sound weird, as big of a nerd as I am, I've never really been to conventions. And I know this will sound bad, but I don't like people. Like, I'm not like agoraphobic or anything, but I just don't like being in big areas with a lot of people, and it's usually in a hot space and people are sweaty. Anyway, no, alright. I'd go to every convention I get the chance to. And sometimes even meet some of my online friends. Because there's nothing about that that's problematic. Though my parents weren't always thrilled at the idea of me going on interstate drives. But a plane ticket would have been too expensive. Ah, so she thinks about mom and dad's expenses. Or maybe her own. Probably her own. This convention I was at went great. And it was now the day to drive back home. But when I set off, I soon realized the traffic was horrible. I decided that I'd take the long way to avoid the traffic. It was a little over a 12-hour drive. 12-hour drives. I remember those. Oh, God. I'm behind the wheel. Okay, so. Excuse me. Driving at night is really therapeutic for me. Yeah, I know a lot of the music in these games are. Um, oh, come on now. Well, at least it used to be. Um, they're not like copyrighted, but I'm not going to risk it. So I'm going to be a good driver and pull over and read text without hitting anything. Let's see. That's kind of funny. I have a student, or have had a student with this name, but spelled differently. Interesting. Discord, we got ticks, so I'll see if I could get the car. Let you know. Finally going to take Milo on a walk. Lol. Alright, lol. Alright, lol. I get ALR, I guess that's alright. Whatever. Okay, the plan is on. Hell yes. Wait, you're getting the car? I know, I'm screwing that up. Excuse me. Wait, you're getting the car? Yep. Big girl. What do you mean, Aiden? What's big? Sitting over there talking about me being big. I ain't a big girl. Alright. You sure Ash can't come? I'll get the skateboard too. Saw this really cool skate park. Sounds fun. Discord. Where are you? Almost there. I don't see why. I don't see why. Okay. Pete's shirt. It was fun. I had a good time. Thanks for joining me. Smiley face. Again, you sure driving all the way back. I don't really have a choice, do I? Could have left tomorrow. Why is this not scrolling? Could have left tomorrow morning. Okay, give me a call when you reach back to your... None of the people in these games can text, can they? Just saying. Okay, Dad. Not sure if it'll be this lifetime, though. What do you mean? Really? What do you mean? Stuck at the biggest traffic jam of the country. That sucks. It's not too good here either. I think it's the people from the convention. That's it. I'm rerouting here. You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, Aiden. You call me a big girl, I'm done with you, bruh. Alright, let's talk to Dad real quick, or go through his stuff. Hold on. What voice should I use for this guy? Let's do the Mark Wahlberg then, shall we? You called? Yeah, I think I'm going to that convention. Could I get your car for like 5 days, please? I hate when people... I used to hate when I'd see like messages and people would like do like a lot of the vowels. So they'd say like, please. They're trying to say please, but the E's would be on the end, so it's please, right? Anyway. With who? Aiden. That internet friend? He's a nice guy. Oh no, you're not going on a 10-hour drive by yourself. No you're not. Well, I've already made up my mind. I'll drive you. Why don't you understand anything? Let's talk when I get home, right? Drive safe, Holly. Don't forget to call me. You better call me. I'm Mocky Mock. You better call me. You got it, Dad. Then over the stuff with Aiden. Anything else? Leaving now. Drive safe, Holly. Not the best Mark Wahlberg, but you get the gist. All right. Yep. So I've been sitting here in the middle of the road, and I'm surprised no one's come up behind me. All right. Let's see how good my driving skills are. Okay. So I know a lot of these games have incorporated like a lot of driving mechanics and other stuff, and they work okay for the purposes. Stop texting me, Dad. But no, hold on. Hold on. Let me slow to a complete stop because I'm not wrecking this sucker. Where did you reach? Still about 6 hours away from the city. Got stuck in a jam. I'd almost put the radio back on to kind of block out the dread-inducing music. Oh boy! Near halfway through the drive, I realized I was low on gas. Way to go, Holly. Isn't that just like a... I'm not going to say it. Don't want to upset people. No, I was going to say, isn't that just like your spouse? Oh, hey, let me, you know, go take the car or whatever, and they'll leave it without gas in it. That can happen. Yeah, got stuck in the jam. Told you to take that flight, but you didn't listen. You don't listen to Mark. Oh, no. I don't understand why you don't listen to me. You should do that, yeah? Oh, my God. Dad, stop texting. Oh, Holly, it's going to be late when you reach back. Hope you're feeling all right. I really care about you, Holly. I'm your dad. I'm your father. Your father? I need to quit looking at the camera when I'm doing that. Need to look at the road. You guys hold on 1 second. I saw something. I saw something. I know my friend Aiden, you know, that I met at the gaming convention would say, "You a big girl, you can handle it." Not gonna forget that, Aiden. Like, who you calling big, bro? Who you calling big, bro? Alrighty. Gas station it is. Gosh. Oh yeah, let me hit the pumps. Let me hit the pumps, cause a gas explosion. Oh yeah. There's some Poly D here. Oh yeah, big explosion, yeah. T-shirt time. Alright. Wrong button. Alright. Let's get out. So let me check my park job. I'm probably not close enough. Probably tell me some junk like that, but I'm not worried about it. Norwood gas station. Alright, so let's go on in. Alright. I'm just going to explore a bit. Let me look at your store. You got the chips brand chips, nachos brand nachos, onion rings. I see. I will talk to you in a minute, Mom. I see chocolate cake, chocolate bar, milk chocolate, nuts chocolate, meat snack, Cola lime, orange, or ange. All right. Give me a little soda pop. Oh, God. Someone shoot me. Beer. Or not. Okay. Let's see what Mom had to say. Let me do the same mom voice I did before. Holly! Mom! It's getting hard to keep up with what voices I need to be using here. Okay. Guess you're going to be disrespectful. Let me check the freezer back here real quick. Nope, nothing at all. Does that really say doo-doo? Okay. That's funny. Doo-doo paper. Ew, you made a do. Oh. Wow. How's your night going? He just looked at... Oh, wait. He just looked at me. Alright. This dude. I really... Let me zoom in. I really like his lip pucker. He I don't know. I get like a feeling that he's both members of Tenacious D wrapped in one body. If you know, you know. Alright. I don't know what voice to use. Let's make him slimy. Alright. Ma'am. Hi, can I get $10 on pump 2? You heading to the bridge by yourself? The bridge? The Norwood Valley Road, I mean. Not a lot of people head down there this time of year. Not lot. Not a lot. It's okay. Typo. Be careful. What do you mean? For about a century now, many people have been going missing down there. I made him creepy enough for you? And people who went looking for them never returned. Locals say the Norwood Valley monster had torn them up and hung them upside down on trees. Just because. Can I use the toilet? It's not cleaned. Alright, that's a weird note to end on. Has Mom texted anymore? Mom? Oh. You got pump 2. Thanks. Ah. Oh yeah, let's talk to this guy again. You heard about the Norwood Valley monster? Huh? The Norwood Valley monster. You know anything? Big mistake. He just looks like a southerner. Like myself. Okay. Well, Mom? Are you dead? Huh. Oh. And one more thing. If you see a woman in a white or blue gown trying to get a ride, do not stop. Just step on the gas as hard as you can. Why? Some people say that she died in a car accident there on prom night. Some say that she seeks vengeance after she was murdered there. Sound like that lady had a very crappy prom. Who didn't? Regardless, she's out for blood. Whatever you do, never, ever, under any circumstance, pick up a hitchhiker. Good advice, creepy guy. Those people out there on the road putting their thumbs out, they ain't what you think, ma'am. They just ain't. Alright. Well, that was suitably unnerving. Of course! Wait, there we go. I don't know if you'll find any shop at this hour, but we're out of dog food. Could you get something for Milo? I'll pay you back. Can I go in and go ahead and take care of that? Excuse me, it probably won't let me. Let's see what he says. Oh. Le dog. I love the face of that pug. Good for good boys and girls. Pat pat. Alright. I'd be tempted to throw it at this dude. That'll be $5, ma'am. Yeah, okay, excuse me. Pardonnez-moi. I'm just going to go out here to my car. Open up the trunk. Yeet! Oh, no. No, no, no. I don't like that. I don't like when stuff clips. I don't like that. No. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, great. Pump 2. So, yeah, okay, I gotta hit forward first. Now, I swear, if I get out and it tells me something, like I'm close enough. Okay. Jawohl. I filled the tank and I was good to go, or whatever it said. Alright. Let's head out. Do I have any text messages? No? Okay. Alright, so let's head on out. Head on out. Ah! Avoid a woman in white. Being on the road, you do realize a thing. Monsters truly do exist. And every single one of them looks just like you and me. Speak for yourself, sister. I don't look like no monster. Oh. Surprisingly, there was dog food at the gas station and you don't need to pay me for it. It's not expired or anything, right? Sure, Mom. I totally checked that. Totally checked it. Definitely not expired. The pug on the bag looked ecstatic. Oh, good. The lights are out. Yep. And then they're back on. So, battery issues? Most likely. Yeah, and the car feeling like it's going slower and slower. Yep. I have a lot of horror stories of driving cars and stuff happening. First car that I ever owned in high school was a Pontiac Sunbird convertible. I think it was a 1995 cherry red. Not a bad car, but it had a lot of issues. Namely, I have a lot of memories of it stopping. Like anytime I would hit the brakes and have to stop at a stoplight, the car would cut off. So then a lot of times it always happened when I'd be in some like metropolitan area at a stoplight or an intersection of some kind. And I'm there trying to crank my car, and it takes like, about a good 2 to 3 tries to get it to start. Long story short, what was it? It was one of the coils. I think it was the freeze coil. Ended up going bad in the car, and it essentially caused the engine to explode. One time when I was driving it, like legit blew up. Good times. Good times. Other than that, I've just had like typical stuff, flat tires, things like that. But my early experiences with cars, my first car, not the best. Not the best. It seems like this chick not having too much luck with hers. Alright, so we went across a bridge. Heading into foreboding territory. Feel like I'm actually driving, like to the point where my face is constantly itching or something, and I'm having to keep scratching it like I'm doing right now. Boo. Alright. Yeah, nothing about this is like creepy backwoods. This is like The Hills Have Eyes looking territory or something here. It's not desert, but it's close. I know I heard something that sounded a lot like a bear. Saw the rabbit. Didn't see a bear. But I'm sure if I went back, or if I'd been able to slow the car down enough, maybe. Yep. Come on, car. Come on, car. We got to get back home to Mom. Or Dad. There's this very weird thing about that night. I saw two big logs in the middle of the road blocking the way ahead. Yeah. Nothing weird about that at all. It almost seemed as if someone had deliberately placed them there, but I didn't think much of it at the time. Yeah, see, as a big horror person, those were heavy. As a big horror person, this is the type of thing that you see happen to someone driving in a movie. They come out to move the logs, and they're in the foreground, and in the background, you see like someone sneak into their car. That kind of thing. Oh. Ooh, I didn't realize it was following me. Come on. Come on. Alright, let me get the other one. Drag. Gotta drag that log. Okay, I think that's good enough. Yeah, yeah. Should be. The car wouldn't start back up. Here, let me flood that engine. And just like that, I was stranded in the middle of nowhere with no phone service. Oh, good. I'm not saying that I was starting to believe whatever the bullcrap that gas station clerk pulled. But I would be lying if I say I didn't feel the slightest of unease. I don't mean to make this sound like a cliche horror story, but throughout my life I was told not to take rides from strangers. But at that moment, I had no choice. I was scared to think how long it would take for someone to pass. Well, I'm not staying in the car. I'm going to get out for a minute. 10:23 p.m. Excuse me. I saw a car nearing. Hello? Hello? No, no, no! It's because I'm a big girl, isn't it? Pure evil. I didn't understand how somebody could leave another human being stranded like that. Well, girl, I'm sure you learned, but I've watched enough stuff to know that it's really hard to trust who you help. 10:43 p.m. It's really hard to trust that. Like, I feel bad when I see people on the side of the road, but I'm like, nah. And if I'm on the side of the road, I don't expect somebody to pull along and help me. I don't expect it. I've had like a couple of times where I've had like flat tires and stuff, and I'll have like a state trooper pull over, and I'm like telling them, I'm like, you keep going, go away, go on, leave me alone, man. I don't trust anybody. Ah, well, a truck, and he's got to pull all the way up there. Excuse me, don't you know I'm a big girl? Oh God. Okay, sorry. Enough of that joke. Oh, look who it be. You're the girl from the gas station. Thank you so much for stopping. What are you trying to do out here? You got me, pal. I think my car just broke down. I can't call for help. There's no phone service. You think I could get a ride? Where are you heading to? Just the nearest stop where I could call for help. Hop in. Thanks so much. Could you wait till I get my stuff? Hurry up. Just throw it in the back. I won't be here for too long. Now, see, this is how you know that this guy right here, is a douche. Why? He could back up a little bit. He could back up a little bit to make me not have to run so far. And you saw what Aiden said about me in that text message. I'm a big girl. Please don't leave. He won't leave. Throw. Throw both at the same time. Alright, keep going. Let's see what else I can grab. Skateboard and a duffel bag. Okay. Can't forget the dog food for Mom. Throw it. Yep. That'd have been really funny if this were a little bit more realistic. The skateboard going through the back window. That'd have been great. I think that should be everything. Can't forget the pat for Milo. Alright. Milo's a good boy. Is that it? Hurry up, I need to get moving now. I'm not gonna ask him now because I've already done it by myself. I did it all. I'm done. Finally. Now hop in. Be quick. Oh yeah, let me get in here, creep. Le creep. Well, let's get moving. Oh yeah, do you guys like my Star Wars shirt? After I talked trash a little bit about Star Wars last stream. New Star Wars, not old Star Wars. Old Star Wars is goated. So you won't tell me who you are, where you're going? I'd rather not say, if that's okay. If you say so. Are you a creep? You have very large ears, sir. They're enormous. You're really lucky I had to be on this side of the town tonight. I must say you are one brave young woman. What is that supposed to mean? You got any clue what happened to your car back there? I think it was battery. I think it was the battery. Are you sure? You doubting my knowledge of cars, sir? Hmm? It's my dad's. It's pretty old. Pretty old. That's what we say in the South. Purty. Not pretty. Purty. So, what do you think about what he told you back at the gas station? I didn't listen. Again, proofreading, guys. I didn't listen a single word. Let's go this way. He really creeped me out. Interesting. Idiot tells that to every person traveling down here. Cool. So can I talk to you? Let's talk. So is it true? What? The monster? Let's see. I've never seen the monster for myself, but there are some things. And I'm afraid your car breaking down could have been one of them. Hey, listen. I don't want to sound like that moron, but just remember this. Whew, had to crack my neck, sorry. Let me do that real quick before I finish. Oh, you don't bother them and you don't be bothered. Sage advice. Weird, creepy truck, man. Sage advice. Where are my legs? Where are my legs? Oh my god. Oh. You know, I'm sorry for being a jerk to you before. I'm not the best with people. You don't say. Excuse me again. Where are my legs? Why don't I have legs? He has legs. Where are my legs? That's one thing, weirdly, in first-person games. I always like to look down to see if I can see my feet. 12:08 a.m. And if I can't see legs, I'm a little bit perturbed. After a little bit of small talk, he dropped me by a motel. Apparently, they offered roadside assistance. Besides, I thought I could use a little rest. Be... well, let me do it that way. Be careful. There are all kinds of people out there, he said ominously before leaving. Well, that was weird. And I guarantee, I had to carry all this myself out of that truck. Tow truck. Yeah, this isn't weird. This guy shops at the same store as the guy at the gas station. The man was putting out the creepiest vibes imaginable. Yeah, he's a little bit more strange. I know I'll have to talk for him here in a second. I'm going to do a different thing. Okay. Let's see, maybe let's do like a... He looks like a macho man. Let's do a macho man for him. Gal need a room to shack up for the night. How much is it for a room? $40 for single. Pecans only. Room number 9, right over there. Oh, okay, I get to talk about the car. Okay.
$90. Tommy will take care of it the next thing in the morning.
Yay. You're gonna have to pay a lot of money.
Good, I'll let Tommy know. And one last thing. Try not to wake the other guests. They might not take very nicely to it.
Yeah, okay, on that note. Try not to kill my voice. So, room 9. Alright, 12. Of course, Mom's got to pop in. And, oh yeah, Aiden, who called me Big Girl in his text messages. Let's look at Dad. Let's see. Okay. Where did you reach? Where did you reach was the last one we left off with. Why are you not picking up the call? What do you mean reroute? Dad, I may have to stay by a motel tonight. By a motel. Okay, anyway, moving on. All these voices that I'm coming up with this stuff. Holly! Alright, and then Aiden. Aiden didn't really have a voice, so let's see. Hey, where you at? Your dad's calling me. You know what? You called me a big girl earlier. I don't have to respond to you, Aiden. Aiden trying to call me fat.
What's a big girl's fat, yeah?
Let's see. It was nice and warm inside, except there was a smell. A type of musky smell you get from old houses. A smelly smell. It smells smelly. So let me go pick up my stuff. You know, that the weird, creepy guy in the truck totally did not help me load or unload. Oh, it's not going to actually let me grab any of it. Great. Let me go back. Closet. I was prepared for that one. The faces that they get for these games always make me laugh because the creepy guys never really look creepy. Like, this guy looks like a combination of Jerry Lewis and Anthony Perkins, and most of you, any of you that may watch this are probably too young to know who I'm talking about, but look him up and tell me I'm wrong. What voice should I do for this dude? Let's see. I'll do, I haven't done Arnold yet. Let me do Arnold for this one. Let's see. What are you doing here? You scared the crap out of me! Yeah. Who are you? I'm Tommy, room service here at Broadway Inn, the finest stopover in Norwood. What were you doing in there? In my bathroom. You know, cleaning stuff. Guy at the front desk gave me this room. Yeah. Even though Arnold doesn't really laugh like that, but shut up. Alright. I'm gonna have to ask you to step outside while I make the room. I'll just get my stuff. That guy didn't really deserve the Arnold voice, but he got it, so, alright. Let me go grab all my crap. Really needed me some energy soda. You know what? let me throw these in here and then I'll go get that energy soda. Because I'm a big girl. Can I help you, bro? Your arms are really short and your hands are weird. I had a word with Joe about the situation. What is wrong with these people? Mercy, mercy, mercy. But don't you worry. It's safe here. I could get you a car. And also, the room's phone is not working. If need anything, just ask at the front desk. That actually fits with Arnold's speech patterns, at least back a long time ago. We've been trying to get it fixed, but we haven't been seeing enough guests lately. Yeah. But you have a good night. Look at that calm saunter. Hey, why don't you shut that door? Get back here. This guy's got some hips. Where'd you get them hips? Where'd you get them hips, bruh? Yeah, he's got a sassy walk. Yeah, you get in that truck. You get in that truck. Alright, I'm gonna go get that energy soda then. Oh no, that's coffee. I can't get coffee. Can I get coffee? Why is this guy... I couldn't just go into any room, but why do you leave it open? Didn't want it. Oh, the soda's over here. I'm stupid. But you guys knew that. Select a drink. So many choices. Let's see what they are. There's cola, soda, orange, lime, grapefruit, carrot, cola, orange, soda, bubbles. I am feeling a little bit light. Let me... I was too low on cash for that. Didn't want it. Oh, I can't have soda? Well, they're not energy drinks. Are there energy drinks in this? Oh. Well, I can buy this. I can buy this, but I can't buy anything else. This isn't an energy drink, though. But I'll consume it. Oh, yeah, so much more energy. Oh, the big girl's got a faster sprint now. Yes, she do. Kobe! Alright. And the last two things, because none of the men around here want to help me. Isn't that just like a man? Never around to help the girls. Am I right, ladies? Kobe. Alright. I guess that's it. Random box of pills. Or a bottle of pills. I didn't eat it. Now, funny enough, this shouldn't violate copyright, because this stuff is free domain. Old Superman cartoons. Takes me back to childhood. I'm not going to watch that right now, but that is cool. Can't do anything with the toilet, showers, inconspicuous. Closet, open, closed again. Go on the bed. And lay here with all this junk on it. Okay. Call it a foresight, but there was something very off about that place. Yeah, the fact that it sounds like I'm hearing someone peeing or pouring water or something. I couldn't help shake the feeling that something wasn't right. The feeling tiredness was overcoming my by anxiety. Does someone have a stroke? A hot cup of coffee. Okay, I lost it. A hot cup of coffee, something, something. Let me go get coffee. Yeah, let me go over here and get coffee. I don't know what it is about motels and stuff like this. They always do look shady. No French vanilla. Espresso. Yeah, I'll do cappuccino. Consuming these items helps you stay awake. You mean help you stay awake. Consume. What? 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 Ah! Ah! I hate stuff like this. Now, a lot of you don't know, probably don't care, but you don't know that I have vertigo. This is kind of what it's like, sort of. It can be, if it's really, really bad. I don't know what Dad said. You know what? I don't care. Nope, 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 nope. I need something. Beep, 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 beep. Boop, 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 boop. That was weird. Echo. Echoing noises. "3:18 a.m. I was sedated. Wait, what? Yeah, not weird at all. So, definitely not going to go to the closet. Because I know there's like a dude hanging out in there. And hearing that weird, 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 weird creaking. Oh, good. Hotel guy. This was the Macho Man, right? Yeah.
Who is it? Joel from the front desk, open the door.
Wait, okay. There we go.
Didn't I specifically tell you to not wake anyone up? I have complaints, and what are you making all those goofy noises for? Whatever it is, just keep it down, yes? Is that why your eyes are... Is that why your eyes are all red?
I can't read. Mention the coffee machine.
Are you messing with me? We don't have no coffee machine here.
It's right over there.
Okay, here. I've had enough of you crazy goons here. For once I thought we had a sober guest, but I guess I'm the crazy one here.
Follow me.
I hate my job.
Yeah, I would hate it too. I hate your shirt. I also hate your weird face. And your hands. And do you have hips too, like Tommy? Oh yeah, you got them hips. And that weird saunter. Go ahead, follow me. I can't walk fast. I guess the coffee, or the energy drink, the cola, wore off. So, no coffee, but an overturned bucket. Excuse me, sir.
Go back to the room.
I swear to God, it was right here.
I said go back now!
Okay.
There should be some medication in your room that should offer you some relief. Check the table by the TV.
Now, I find that strange. Because why would a hotel, motel, anything like that keep medication of any kind? It's kind of a liability, even if it's aspirin. Because, you know, what if you had someone staying in a room and they took it and they died? You know, had some type of reaction or something. Oh, look, my closet door's open. Guess that wasn't a hallucination. Oh, yeah, let me take the pills. I don't know why I was about to go into the bathroom. But ouch. I love how I can't see my reflection in the mirror. So, can I not lie down? Not yet. Ah! I saw my picture being taken. Someone wants to sell me something! Oh, let me stand up. That might help. Who is it? I don't know what voice to do here. I don't know. Please open the door. I need help. What do you want? I need your help, please. Please open the door. Do nothing. Please leave. I just need to talk to you. I swear I'm not a cop. All the more reason for me not to let you in. Please go away or I'm going to call the cops. Pretty lady. Oh, lordy. Oh, no. Okay, we gotta be quiet. Ow! Okay, well. To this day, I find it really weird that the manager inferred not to get police involved, as it would have affected Motel's reputation and let go of the situation. I believe that the town could have been home to a cult or a drug ring or possibly something even worse. Possibly. Tommy arrived with the car after what felt like a year. I never went on long road trips again. I would always take airplanes. Because creeps don't hang out on airplanes. And we have gotten through episode 2. Alright, so I'll let this finish up and then we'll go into 3, do that, and then we'll be done for this stream. Alright, so let me take care of a couple of things here real quick, and then we'll jump into the third one. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's see. I've got... Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. All right, so let me get the third one set up, and then we'll go ahead and jump right in, not waste any time. Okay, so I mentioned before that the previous one I was somewhat familiar with because I went through it. This one I have not played. I've seen some stuff with it, but I'm not as familiar with it or whatever else. In case you can't tell, my wife has come in here and sat in on my stream, and she's sitting off in the corner, and I'm trying to ignore her to the best of my ability. It's not working. She's trying to see what she can get away with, and little does she know the mic picks up everything. Okay, let's see. What's this one called? Carson House. Yeah. All right, let me get that set up. And then we should be good. All right, so let's go ahead and go into this one next. Yay. All right, so last one for this stream is episode 3, Carson House. Noah Baker, an 18-year-old high schooler, experiences unsettling occurrences. While house sitting for a media personality, little did he know what was about to unfold that night. All right. So, episode 3, let's go. Let's go. All right. Are they now? Okay. Let's check our stuff. Let's set it on VSync. No, go ahead. You don't have to be all quiet. They know now.
It's hot as
The
hell.
illusion is broken.
Bro, I can't breathe.
I know. See you in a little bit after I get done with this one. All right. So let's go into Carson House. Oh boy, this one's almost an hour. But we're going to have fun. Let's go ahead. All right. Carson House. Let's do it. Fears to Fathom, Episode 3, Carson House, September 24th. I'll go for my normal voice here. My name is Noah. I'm a 28-year-old male from the Midwest. That sounds like he's from the American South. Excuse me. I have no idea why I'm sending you this, but I hope my story can be a lesson. This happened to me when I was 18. But I remember this incident like yesterday, as the trauma dictated a major part of my life. For a little background, my dad was a realtor and almost always became friends with his clients. One day he came home and pitched me a small job offer for the weekend. One of his old clients was going away for a few days and needed somebody he could trust to watch over his house. The man worked as a COO at a local media company. Dad told me the man would pay me $100 just to watch the house and do some basic chores. I accepted the offer as I had nothing interesting going for the weekend. Besides, I thought I could use the time to get my schoolwork done. Plus, I wasn't picky where my pocket money came from. I almost said pocket monkey. Pocket money. My dad drove me to the house. Woo! It's raining. I wish it would rain like that where I'm at right now. Good Lord. So yeah, this one's already a graphical improvement. The filter giving it that kind of that weird VHS quality. It's weird. Notice, employees only. I can't read. Even though I just read. Ooh. Ooh, that's all swimmy. Ooh. Alright, let's do this. Let's run. I imagine this is like anyone's nightmare that owns a laundromat. Bruh. Ew. Gross. Alright. Oh, more people that wear these weird striped shirts. Can I talk to you? Bleach? What? Where did you put it? What is this place? Where is bleach? I need bleach! I don't know what you're talking about. I said I need bleach! Noah? Why is it that a lot of the characters in these games, like the ones we've done so far, have like these, like, really puckered lips? It's weird. Why? Alright. Noah! Nap time's over. We're here. We're here. You said you could do this. Wake up now. Wake up, Noah. Little tangent. Sorry. Do any of you guys know people that when they get angry, they add syllables to words, especially when they're like single syllable words. Like I'll say this: I've had students that do this too, where they'll go instead of when they get mad, instead of saying no, they go no. That's not fair, or whatever, that kind of thing. I always make fun of them all the time because they'll say no, or they'll say no, and I'm like, no, built an arc. Anyway, dumb joke, but that's kind of, I don't know, that just clicked in my brain. Noah, wake up! Let me show you my puckered lips. Noah, wake up. You still think you can... Oh, you still think you can do this? How long did I doze off for? Doesn't matter. Can you do this now? I got this. Roy called. Roy called and said the keys should be under the fake rock. Got it. He said it's in the backyard. And like I said, keep the doors locked. And don't open the door for anyone. I heard you the first time, Dad. Okay, now get your... I would say this, but because I'm a teacher and the like, I'm not having anybody get me for anything. Get your butt to work. I hope you know I'm only in it for the snacks. Noah's my kind of kid, yeah. That's how I would have been as a teenager a little bit. Dad's just overbearing. You gotta trust me, bro. Trust me, Dad. It was a nice neighborhood. Oh, now we're British all of a sudden. Neighborhood. I've got my handy dandy math notebook. Had to get the key from the backyard. Yeah, it shows how well I listen to Dad. Dad's dumb. Dad's stupid. Shut up, Dad. Ooh. 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 From the backyard, eh? What did he say? Oh! It's a puppy! Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! Oh! Oh! I love dogs. Well, most dogs. Some people's dogs just get on my nerves. I love cats too. Alright, so what did it say? I totally wasn't listening to what Dad said before. It's in the backyard. What was it? What did it say it was under? I'm stupid. Where'd the puppy go? Where's the pupper? Ah, well, he's... Okay. Bork, bork. Jeez. I'm really dumb. I was Well, let me walk into the pool for a second. Does this even have water in it? I got a little wet. Alright. Yeah. I mean... Where in the... What am I looking for? I know, I'm like sidetracked by the dog. The fake rock by the... Okay, the old doghouse. God, I'm stupid. The old doghouse. Wow. Wow, fake rock key. Wow, 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 wow. Sorry, good boy, you can't come in. You keep a barking, but you can't come in. You keep a barking, but you can't come in. Alright. Well, I had to pee, but you know what? I had to look through the fridge first. Ooh! Puree. A lot of soda pop. There's off-brand Starkiss, just simply called Stark. More bio juice, which is not weird. Patatartine. I really had to pee. I think my brain is trying to tell me something, but my body's not listening. Okay, where's the bathroom before I go and just urinate all over this floor? Yeah, you know what? I'm a dude. I'm gonna leave the door open. Yeah. Oh, okay. I've got to put the seat up. Yeah. I'm gonna draw around in a circle. Yeah. All on the trash can and the carpet. Yeah. I spilled. Nah, I didn't spill, man. I just... Hard to control. Can I flush the toilet? Does the toilet... Does it... It doesn't. Ah. It flushes. Alright, so messages. Okay, I'll go back to Evelyn in a minute. Thanks for taking up the job, kid. I really appreciate you doing this. I'm sorry I had to leave early. Mr. Carson? Oh, my bad. It's Roy. Got this contact from Walter. Work is, really getting the best of me here. Oh, no problem, Mr. Carson. My pleasure, really. Haha. He's my dad. I'm not awkward. This school is full of a-holes. Ah! Dang it. I'll get back to that in a minute. Sorry. Because Roy has got to talk to me. Hold on. I wouldn't have asked for anyone if it wasn't for Zeke. Zeke? Boy's been a little sick lately. Oh, I'll take care of him in the house. Now that I'm here, you have nothing to worry about, Mr. Carson. Smiley face. Please don't interrupt me again. I'm trying to read these other messages. Ah! Let me wait. Hold on. Just hold on. Are you done, Roy? You're a lifesaver, kid. Speaking of him, I wanted to remind you it's his dinner time. If you could get him his dog food from the basement, right on it. But first, this school is full of a-holes. I know, right? But I don't think you're an a-hole. Smooth. I don't think you are either. Let me call you in a bit. Pick up. I really wish you could come tonight. Me too, frowny face. Things you do to keep your old man happy. You know I haven't been a good kid to him. What this sounds like. It's like Pee Wee Herman. I'm a loner, Dottie. A rebel. Okay, dork. Freaking nerd. Alright. If your dad doesn't think you're a good kid, I don't even want to know what mine thinks about me, Raffle. I just think I really disappointed him with Kara? Not again, Noah. You have to stop beating yourself up about it. Wait, did that female dog call you again? I just can't help but feel so stupid. It wasn't your fault, period! Anyways, you've got some making up to do here. The Grudge next weekend? Wink wink? Crappy horror? The American version of The Grudge, okay? No. Smiley face heart. I can never remember what that face is called. I know it's not the ooh-woo face, but whatever it is. Heart. Okay, Evelyn, I already hate you. This little baby. Little baby. That is a cute cat, though. I'm honestly jealous of Ava. Raffle! I know, right. Just had this weirdest dream ever. Yeah, that dream was pretty weird, Noah. Your parents need to get you checked out, my guy. Alright, let's go. Now that people are done texting me, I guess. Let's go feed the pretty boy. Where are you at, cute boy? Who's that cute boy? Who's that cute boy? Who's that cute boy? Alright. Yeah, I know. Aw, man, you don't got no food, do you, bruh? You ain't got no food, bruh. Where's your food, bruh? Alright. I know it's probably back here in the house. Where did he say it was at? Okay, yeah, from the basement. That's what I was thinking it said. What happened? Sorry, guys. I accidentally hit the wrong key. My bad. Mistakes happen. I need to change that hotkey setting coming up. What goes on in here? A little bit of YouTube. That's one thing as a YouTuber I haven't invested in yet, is like the full green screen sort of thing. Oh, that's the bathroom. I've already been there. Even though I know it could just be for, like, you know, photos and stuff. Pictures. Okay. I guess it's good to get the layout of this house. Rayll was too lazy to model the garage. That's a fourth wall break that I can appreciate. Okay, yeah, I don't need to go out there. Where is the basement? I mean, it does help to get like a feel for the house. Ooh, let's do like an art check. People on an elephant? Cool. Building? Doggy. Flowers. Flowers. I keep going to the bathroom. Where is the basement? I know any of you that might be watching are probably looking at me and calling me an idiot. And you know what? You are absolutely correct. I know that's the bathroom. Where is the basement? Because that goes outside. That's the front door. That's the garage. Where is the basement? Am I brain dead? Don't answer that. Oh, come on. Okay, the garage. The garage. The garage that I can't enter because the developer was too lazy to model it. Thanks a lot, guy. Well, I mean, where is the basement? The basement was a little too dark. That may be. Thanks, Roy. Right on cue. Almost forgot. I apologize for those lights in the basement. You could grab the flashlight in the storage room upstairs. It's no problem, smiley face. It certainly is a problem, Roy. Roy. Alright, so upstairs. You know, after I walked around in circles like an imbecile, the biggest idiot trying to find basement. I realized the house was way bigger than ours. Yeah. He's making that digital creator money.
Hello.
Reminds me of MTV in the 90s. Back when animation first became popular on there, like Liquid Television and all that stuff. Whew. If you don't know what that is, look it up sometime. It was interesting. The 90s were an interesting time. Ah, flashlight. Yay. Well, whilst I'm up here, let me explore a little bit further. Ah, yes. Mr. Carson's bedroom had this weird smell of wet clothes. His bedroom sounds grotesque. Excuse me. Well, I don't care. I'm going to leave every door open. Interesting. That weirdly almost looks like... I know it's not, but it almost looks like Alcatraz. Well, they did better in the whole art thing and picture thing in this game. Almost looks like Venice. Maybe. Ah, that one made a return. Ha Reused assets. Yay. Mr. Carson's office looked like a good spot I could sit down to work at. Bites tiger attacking police. Singer invader from space reveals truth about nut allergy. What? Okay, let me go get the dog food. The poor boy I know is starving to death, and I need to go. I must go and help him. I'm coming, doggy. Here I come to save the day. Where is the basement? Isn't it right here on the way? There it is. Okay. All right, let's find that dog food. Doggy food. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you, dog food? Bubba? Is that supposed to be Bubba? More like Booba? Buba? Buba. Let's call it Buba, because that's not Bubba. Do I have to use a can opener? If it tells me I got to use a can opener, man, I'm going to be upset. Ah, I had to open the can. Of course. Yeah, I know. I feel like... I do feel like I'm kind of coming off as a little bit stupid here, but... There it is. But, but some games with their realism, where they kind of pick and choose what you have to do, sometimes it throws me. It's fine. Here you go, boy. Enjoy your crap. Your wet, meaty chunks. Enjoy your slop. Yep. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Do I have to stand here and watch him eat, or what? Right on cue. Excuse me. Hey kid, heard from Walter you're a computer whiz, huh? I have a favor to ask. My computer has been acting weird lately and my whole security system is tied to it. Oh, you got a whole bleh. Let's try again. Oh, you got a whole security system set up here. What you been looking at to get a virus on your computer, Roy? I have a lot of expensive equipments. Yeah, the equipments laying around. Don't want anything to happen to it. Yeah, I understand. I'll just take a look at your computer. Thanks, kid. Probably been on them dark webs, haven't you, Roy?
haven't you, Roy? What you been doing, Roy? Why are you being creepy? Why are you being creepy, Roy?
I'm starting to learn the layout of this house, sort of. Ale Carson 5387. Ale Carson 5387. Okay, where was his computer room at? Couldn't open it from there. It's over here, right? Yes, sir. Ale Carson 5387, right? I remember I was doing calculus that night. I don't care. I'm not doing my homework. Wasn't it 5387? Wait a minute. ALE Carson. Cripes. The A is capitalized. I had everything else right. Ole! Alright. System. Okay. Oh, awesome. Free trial for limited period. Protect your computer as if it was one of your own. Your children catch colds, your computer catches viruses. Back in the day, none of this stuff, or 98% of this stuff probably didn't work. It'd always be something, it'd be like a Trojan virus or something, a worm. Protect your system with effective antivirus solution. But, you know, simplifying it for a game, that's fine. But most of the stuff did not work. I had to do a lot of antivirus stuff as a kid because my parents would click links, phishing links, all sorts of stuff. And I always had to... Of course, then I also grew up during the Napster LimeWire time period. So you would find like a song that you really wanted that was like rare. And it'd have like a really long title. You'd click it. Virus. You'd screw up your computer. Wouldn't brick it. Wouldn't be like a brick and you'd like completely fry the system, but you usually had to use some type of antivirus software to clear it out. Yeah, let's remove it. Yep. Trojan. Way to go, Carson. Way to go, Carson. Got a virus on your computer. Done. Close. Yas. I was weirdly thinking between Kenya and Nigeria. Tunisia. Yeah. Not too great with the flag stuff. Haven't been in practice in a long time. Alright, closed. Okay, I can't close it. What is this? Ew. Yeah, no. Ah. Night mode. Yeah, definitely need night mode for that. Ah, Pupper is still eating. Okay. Let's back out of that. Back out of that. Let's look at my text messages. Let's see, Carson. It's done. It was just some Trojan. I'd recommend you only download software from trusted websites. Duh. Throw that to my kid, but thanks. I'll drop you a nice tip when I get back. Don't blame it on your kid. You probably did it. Ooh, what was it about? Weird, reminds me of Cooking with Jeffrey on Channel 10 last night. By the way, the rerun, excuse me, the rerun must be on right now. You gotta watch it with me. Wait, that place got a TV? Ha ha, yeah, hold on. I never liked that either when people would type yeah. It's supposed to be yeah as yeah. I did have schoolwork to do, but I wasn't feeling it at the time. You're one of those, aren't you, Noah? Let's run downstairs and watch some television. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? Alright. TV. Oh, God.
Hello.
Jeffrey. And today we are cooking
Cat food.
I love me cat food.
It's on. Are you watching cat food?
It's super enjoyable and healthy.
It's my favorite dish.
Delicious. We can't eat this. It's raw.
I can't really throw off on this stuff too much. Like, I know it's often a thing to throw off on, like, Gen Z humor, and a lot of it is stupid. Like the TikTok brain, right? But it's not too different from some of the stuff, you know, as a kid, the Newground stuff that was popular online when I, you know, was growing up. Salad Fingers,
Okay, now while that's
Homestar Runner, stuff like that.
work on an appetizer.
Jeffrey really must be Jeffrey sometimes.
What's known as a piece of cardboard dipped in milk. We will need a piece of cardboard, a glass, and some milk.
Milk. Milk.
To start, we poured the milk into the glass.
Shout out to Cadicarus, to Caddy. Milk.
Next, we dip the cardboard into the milk.
Oh boy, Roy, you got to interrupt my TV with weird, handsome Squidward. Also, I think you should get the groceros.
Now that the cat food is finished,
Man, come on.
we can
The groceros before it gets too dark outside. There's some cash in my nightstand. At least he corrected groceries. Oh, I'm on it, Mr. Carson. I am not watching The Hand Merchant. Okay, so his nightstand. Oh, God, I hate these ads. Yeah, I bet you do, sweetie. This is his bedroom, right? His nightstand. Money, 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 money. Money. See, I didn't pay attention before when they said that about the dog food. Where, or not, yeah, the dog food and the key to the house. That time, when they talk about money, I'm listening. For your trouble, get something for yourself as well. It's on the house. Thank you. Oh, you're so charitable, Mr. Carson. I don't really need you. I hope I can find you later. You can take Alex's bike. It's outside the garage. Yeah, that garage that hasn't been rendered. You could rely on the old man's money. You could rely on the old man's money. It's a bike, girl. And it's gone too far, but you know it don't matter anyway. Oh yeah, driving this is horrible. Wait, which way do I go? Where's... Oh yeah, riding a bike, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cab's here! Oh god. Yeah, controlling the car. Controlling cars in these games is rough. Bikes are worse. Bikes are much worse. 9:22 p.m. So I needed to do it before it got too dark, but I'm doing it at nighttime at 9, close to 9:30 at night. Canucks. Alright. Get off the bike. Ding dong. You got some big arms, my guy. Alright.
And speak of the devil.
Turner and Andy.
Bro, your girl was here. She just left.
My girl?
What was her name? Kara or something? Dude, I said they're not dating anymore. Oh yeah, he hopped to that other chick so quick I didn't even realize. Don't listen to him, but dude, she bought tons and tons of cans. I think she's throwing like a party or something.
Something has an E in it. Okay. Remember what I said, man. If you need somebody to look over stuff, I'll do it for you, man.
You know anything about it? Bro, she looks way older without the makeup. MILF energy, bro.
I really don't like this dude.
Yeah, I think she's more of like a goth. Goth MILF energy.
God, shut up. Are you guys done?
Anyways, dude, what are you up to tonight?
House sitting for this guy, Mr. Carson.
You mean Alex? He goes to school with my sister. Heard kid's a real weirdo, especially since his parents split up.
Yeah, you guys have fun.
Alright, dude. See you at school on Monday.
I'll see you around, Andy. God. Back in high school, Turner was the class clown. Turner's a douche. Seems like it. Why are your lips so puckered? What happened? Low-key, I didn't like the guy. I didn't hate him either. I hated him. We just never shared the vibe.
Hey, Sam, do you work here?
I'm just here shopping.
Okay, son.
Why?
My son likes mustard. I came here looking for it, but I can't find it for the life of me. Do you know where it is?
Hold on, let me get it for you because I'm nice.
Ah, how nice of you. I'll be right over here.
Lady. Ma'am? Ma'am. Ma'am?
Ma'am!
Where'd she go? Where did she... Oh my god, she gets around. Get over here. Get over here. Hey.
Very well, there it is.
Give mustard.
Thank you, son.
Okay, what do I need? I need to actually shop for myself. Ranch strawberry jelly choco spread. Ranch strawberry jelly choco spread. Excuse me. Alright, let me grab a basket. Alright, so... Ranch. Jelly. Whoa. Isn't that what it said? Yeah. Jelly. I'm guessing, is that supposed to be choco spread? I mean, yeah, it looks like hazelnut spread. Make sure. Nut butter, yep. Alright, milk and eggs, garden peas and honey. Milk, eggs, garden peas, and honey. That is curry sauce. That's curry. You would think like honey would be, okay. Honey, milk, eggs. Ah! Milk, eggs. Milk. Milk. Get in there. Milk, eggs, garden peas. Alright. Eggs. And I'm sure I'm going to sit a big can of peas right on top of these eggs. Ah! That is... no. Peas. Yes, Miss Rosebud's frozen peas. chock full of country goodness and green penis. Watch The Critic, kids. It's good. It's worth it. Rice, Uncle Tony's only, ketchup. I've got the milk and eggs. So rice, Uncle Tony's rice and ketchup. Okay, where's the mustard? Does ketchup be nearby? And then lastly, Uncle Tony's rice. Get out of my way, you old broad. Uncle Tony's, aka Uncle Ben's. Okay. I know it's safe for me to get something for myself, but there's not anything I really want. Should I build this for you? Yes, please. Thanks for shopping at Nux. You have a good one. Oh, yeah. Not ominous at all. This is a really, really, really quiet little city.
A little too quiet.
9:46 p.m. Ow. Okay. I'm down here, right? I had to pee again, and I was starting to feel a little hungry around that time. And I still had a lot of schoolwork to catch up on. Okay. Good thing I figured this was the house, because everything around here looks alike. Seems to. Aha! Flashlight's right where I left it. Sweet. Can I set this in the kitchen? I kept the groceries in the kitchen. Thought I'd get some schoolwork done now. Well, I know I've really got to pee. Let me get the flashlight back. So I'll probably need you. Yep. Alright, let's find... That dude looks angry. Very angry. Alright, let's find the bathroom. Where's the bathroom? That's the basement. Where's the toilet? Bathroom! Bathroom! There's a bathroom. Yeah, let me hold the flashlight whilst I pee. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Let's do little circles, yeah. Okay. Let me flush the toilet. Because if it's yellow, I don't let it mellow. I'm going to flush it anyway. Let's go do some homework, lad. All the way down here, I believe. Yeah. Okay. This is one thing I don't really think I've ever done. When I think of like growing up, I don't think I ever did any house sitting. Like I stayed at the house like the Home Alone thing kind of, but not, oh good Lord. But I didn't ever like house sit that I don't remember. Don't think I did anyway. All right, let's see what. It wasn't Andy, the one I made sound like a stoner. Dude, you said you're at Carson's, right? You need to see this. Search up Roy Carson divorce on the internet right now. I don't really care about what Evelyn said. Oh yeah, let me check this. Internet browser. What did he say? Shoot. Roy Carson divorce. Search. Roy Carson, co-founder of BN Media, claims to be receiving death threats from the angry fans of his ex-wife. What? Oh, good Lord. It's not unusual. It's not unusual for an audience to be nosy about some of the celebrities' personal matters, but sometimes it's just too overbearing. Come on, guys. We see something similar with the case of Roy Carson, the COO and co-founder of BN Media, after his very public breakup and divorce with his wife, former actress Alyssa Brown Carson, has allegedly been receiving death threats from the fans of Alyssa Brown for the rumored infidelity that underwent within the said relationship. Sources say Roy Carson has had people knocking on his door to confront him. Hold on. Anyway, Alyssa hasn't been very vocal about the situation yet, but Hunter News is actively trying to reach out to her, so you, the reader, stays updated about the situation. Okay, who's at the front door? Kind of look like a pizza guy. Let's go see. I know that's a lot of times how these games sort of work too, that the first person or two that you see show up, if you're in a house or whatever else, they're sort of red herrings. They seem like threats, but they're not. Who is it? Your delivery for your one medium size from Pizza Depot, sir. Pizza Depot. What delivery? Your one medium-sized pepperoni pizza, sir. You must be at the wrong address. This is 224 Boulevard, right? That's correct. It's ordered by the name of, Roy Carson. Guessing he ordered a pizza for me? Okay. Wow, look at them teeth. Here. Take. Them teeth. Hey, this is probably a very strange request, but, do you think I can wait inside until the rain's over? It's probably not very safe to be out here right now, and I forgot my raincoat at the shop. This is not my house. I understand you can just say no. Well, you have a good day. I hope you die in a fire, kid. Like, legitimately, I would feel kind of bad for making the guy go away, but at the same time, I'm one of those people, I'd be like, nah, you're not coming in. You are not coming in. Like, I have empathy, but my empathy only goes so far. You know? I wouldn't have even, like, lied. Like that one thing that said, you know, my dad's upstairs. I'd be like, nah, you're not coming in because I said so. Thought I could watch some TV while eating. Okay, I haven't got any more text messages. Let's find the TV room. Oh yeah, pepperoni, yeah. Pizza was nice and hot despite the rain. Roy Carson. Look out for some pizzas. It should arrive any minute now. Enjoy. Yeah, thanks. You could have said something sooner. Could have sent it a little bit earlier is what I'm saying. Thanks, Roy, but your timing. Spooks. This pizza looks good, though.
Jack, are you doing your work? You'll have to spend the night in the dungeon if you don't.
What?
If you tell me what the...
Good night, Noah. I hope everything's okay, frowny face. Sorry, I got caught up with work. Good night, Eve. Sweet dreams. Heart smiley face. 2004 called. They want their text messages back.
I can't escape.
No, I know it's a little bit later, 2004, but I still remember in high school that was how we would speak to each other. It was always lame, and especially in retrospect. Wow. Anyway. Guess I'm going to eat this entire pizza. I'm just like gonna slam it down. I mean, this was me years ago. I'm eating! Oh, okay, you're not... You're totally not... Oh, no, I was about to say, you better let me finish. You better let me finish. Yeet. Who is outside? Who? I knew I heard a knock at the door. Yeah, you did. Who is it? I didn't know what to make of it. I do. Noah's a Lothario. He's good with the ladies. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Well, thanks for that, but I'm not interested. Should I go upstairs? Oh yeah, I did leave the flashlight up here, didn't I? Right. Unknown sender. Oh, good. Hey, how are you? What did you have for dinner? Pizza. I assumed it was the wrong number. Nah, that's too much of a coincidence considering I just, you know, put down an entire pizza. That would have been me in my text message. It was strange, but I dismissed it, something, something. Besides, I had a lot of work to catch up on. Nah, man. If I got a message like that was like a random unknown person something, and I just did that, I'd be like, I ate an entire pizza. Like, I would just completely be proud of my total fatness. Okay. Engrossment. Glad we don't have gauges like this over kids at work, because it would always be empty. Can't wait to go back to teaching in like 2 weeks. 1:36 a.m. While I was in the middle of my schoolwork, the power went off. Excuse me. Are you by yourself? Why do you keep ignoring me? Why are you always so mean to me? You are being very immature right now. Fine. If you are gonna be like that, I don't need you anyways. Todd is so much hotter anyways. Who are you? Obviously, this is a chick that is sending this. Just the way it sounds. I wouldn't even respond with a who are you. I would just be like, okay, or what? What? In that moment, I was almost certain that it had to be another prank. Like by, was it Turner? I just knew guys like him too well. Besides him and Andy were the only people who knew I was house sitting alone.
Yeah, apparently I did. What was it again? What was his password? 5387. Oh yeah, I was way off. Yeah. Sorry, I have my hotkeys set on number keys there. 5387. I need to go after this stream. I need to fix it and put it on something else, something I won't hit with my hands. Oops. Alright. Where's the pupper? Ah! Yeah, there's somebody out there stalking. Of course. Whoever it is that's dating Todd. Now, hold on a minute. What is this? What is this? Oh, Guide to Being a Better Person. Yeah, this looks like it came out in 2005. Back when people had Windows Media Maker. This video will be covering how to talk like normal. Let's see. Feel free to take a break whenever needed. Step 1. Don't be rude. Being rude will discourage people from talking to you. That's why you don't want them to talk to you. I don't want people talking to me. Why do you think I'm rude? Sorry, it appears that something is wrong with the broadcast. In the meantime, enjoy some happy images. Puppy! Step 2. Remain calm and end conversation. I will not. Ah! What? Now, even though what he said was controversial, did you stay calm? I don't know what he said. The secret to being calm is to not let your feelings interfere with the conversation. Being calm makes you a better person. Does it? That's all we have for today. Okay. These nuts. Ah! Oh no. Alright, yeah, I'm kind of getting tired of that alarm. Okay, so obviously there's a very upset girl. Could that be who Noah was talking to Evelyn about in those text messages? Or could it be the Carson's ex-wife? I feel like it's not that. That's too easy. It's way too easy. Alright. Yeah, and since when I looked at the camera stuff and it showed the person. It was suddenly very cold outside. It showed the person moving around the front of the house. I don't really want to go over there. Like, I'm kind of scared to do so. Because I have a feeling whoever's there is possibly, like, lurking. I don't want to try to walk through that. Where do I go to the breaker box? Is it down in the basement? I mean, I would assume it's either in the basement or the garage. Right? But it's not down here. It's not in the basement. Great. Okay. Yeah, what's up, Pupper? Who'd you see? Who did you see, my guy? I turned the power back on. I could tell that someone had cut the power off from outside. It had to be Turner. He was really starting to piss me off now. Zeke was acting very weird. Yeah, Zeke is scared because there's someone looming around. There's 3 suspects. It's either Turner, the idiot that we saw at the grocery store, Carson's ex-wife, or that girl that Evelyn mentioned in the text message stuff that Noah was talking about feel guilty for. And I think it's the last one overall because the other stuff just... Turner's definitely a red herring, but then the other thing just feels a bit too easy. You said we'd stay friends. Turner, this is not funny. I know what you... Do you know? I had to get back to my schoolwork for Monday. Gotta get that schoolwork. Gotta get that schoolwork. Alright, let's get to it. Try to. Further engrossment. Finally getting dark here. I had a strange gut feeling about the situation. Might sound stupid now, but I just didn't want to overthink things. Nah, dude, overthinking will keep you from getting killed. Oh, Lord. I'm looking, bro. I mean, I've already looked through. Huh. I don't think I happened to catch anything. Yeah, there's something weird going on. I mean, what do I do here? Wait a minute, did I finish my homework? No, I guess I didn't. I gotta do more. Always gotta do more. I heard something downstairs. Yeah. Oh, great. Would you... I could swear on my life I didn't turn that oven on. Because you didn't. And there it goes. Dude. This is why you lock doors. You lock them. No, sir. Nah, fam. I had to go down and check. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Now, I've heard this music in other horror games before. This is kind of like a stock music track. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm just gonna leave these groceries here on the floor. Low key, and made me very uncomfortable knowing he was in the house. Yeah, it's not Turner. I had to confront him. I didn't have his contact. I could only ask Andy. Can you send me Turner's contact? Ask him to quit messing. He's messing with what? He's been snooping around the house. This is not cool. Question mark. Dude, he's at my place right now. Yep. That one was easy to figure out. We were going to go to the movies with Brady, but then it started pouring, so we stuck with the sleepover. I attributed all of that to my lack of sleep. I was aware I have a tendency of being overly paranoid. You have every right to be this time. The only logical thing I could think of at the time was to keep an eye on the security monitor. Oh, good. Nothing bad's going to come of this. Or the stairs. Now that I think about it, I should have called the cops. No! But at the time, I was so engrossed in my own thoughts that the idea never even entered my head. Isn't that how it always is in stories like these? Have every opportunity to call the cops. Never do it. Oh, God. All right. Oh, no. No. Did I leave that door open? Oh, no. What, Andy? Dude, wait, did you check out that article? It was Brady who told me about it. Oh, this is real sketchy. I felt my heart skip a beat. I froze and kept staring at the screen in pure horror. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Who is you? Oh, nah. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Oh, man. If I screwed up, I feel like this is that she's right here at my door. I probably have. Ah, great. Dang it. Okay. But what I said, I think I'm right. It's someone that knows him. So it's got to be that that girl. One I've said. Yeah, I screwed something up. Yeah, okay, I could tell someone cut the power off from outside. Okay. Yeah. It's not Turner. We know it's not Turner. Yeah, okay, blah, blah, blah. See, here's the thing. I need to... Wait a minute. Okay, I think I know what I did wrong. Maybe. No, hold on. Let's try this again. Well, I had been doing pretty good. You know? I've been doing okay. I just wish this had better checkpoints. Let me guess, I probably ran up here too fast. Great. Great. Well, wait a minute. Well, it's understandable why he's acting weird. We know this. Alright. Yeah, let's try this. I mean, wait a minute. Like, what's going on here? Yeah, let me try and do homework again. Come on now. Turning the oven on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see you, girly. Alright, come on. Go down and check. Okay, yep. It's not him, as we know. Had to confront him. Yeah, you do that. Come on, man. Text. Hurry up, text. Ooh. Messing with what? Yep, not my place. Or he's at my place. Come on. Come on, come on. Keep an eye on the security monitor. Yeah. Alright. I hope I don't screw this up again. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll probably mess up. Yep. Idea never entered my head. Come on. Yep. Yeah, this could work again. At least in my words. Yeah, because it's like, I knew before you could hear creaking in the house. Jeez. Man, please don't let me mess this up again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep. Noah, are you in there? I really missed you. Whatever's happening between us, we can work it out together. How did you get in here? I've always been nothing but nice to you. But you always treated me like poopy. You need help, Kara. I told you. That's what I thought, yeah. I know everything. I know you left me for her. This is exactly why. But I love you. What about that? You need to leave right now. We deserve a second chance. You know, I could turn you into the police for this. Do it, and I will effing kill both of you. If I can't have you... Oh. No one else should.
Noah.
She was out of my sight at that moment. I had to make a run for it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get out. Get out. Get out. I left the house and ran down the block. Okay, I got out. Thank God. All right. My dad called the cops, though by the time they arrived, she had already left the house. But I knew where she lived. Kara, whatever, was one of the first people I met on a dating site. She was 3 years older than me, but I found her cute, so we started dating. However, 2 months into our relationship, she started doing hard drugs. I tried to get her help, but she turned it around on me as if I was trying to change her. On one day, I had enough and I had to break up with her. I told her to leave and never contact me again. She was pissed. She was trying to convince one of the cops she didn't intend on doing anything wrong that night, sure. But of course, the cop wasn't buying it. They reviewed the footage and it showed me everything, from the point of her entry to the moment she grabbed the kitchen knife. But the thing that messed with me the most was the fact that nothing was stolen from the house. Turns out she was heavily under the influence of the drug, than alcohol at the time. Kind of wish they would specify what. She was arrested and sentenced for a long while. All right, I made it. Ha! All right, guys, we did it. If anybody's watching this either now or on YouTube, at least we made it through all three Fears to Fathoms of the first three that were made of the first season. Not perfectly. I screwed up on this one because, yeah. Oh well. Jacksepticeye. I didn't catch Jacksepticeye's voice in that one. I've heard him in other stuff like Pop Up. And I know Queso pops up in a lot of stuff. That was fun. I know, like, after playing Scratch Creek that I mentioned earlier, Scratch Creek is a lot more refined than these first three, but you can tell where everything got started and how things have been improved as it went. So let's go back. Okay. So we got through the first three. I don't know if the next stream, if I will do the others or not, the other two of season one. I might, like I said, do Scratch Creek at some point, but there's other indie horror games that I want to tackle at some point. The stuff from 616, the Tales Beyond the Tomb, stuff like that. Within of Static, like some of those that I mentioned, and even some other stuff, even like older horror games and like, because I don't want to just do horror, but horror is something that I enjoy. So yeah, made it through those. It was fun. If you happen to be watching, I know I didn't get like any chat or anything during this particular stream. But if you happen to watch and you enjoyed, thanks for being here. If you're watching on YouTube currently, thanks for checking me out there. I would love if I could get more followers, subscribers, all that stuff in time. But I know this is a process and it's fun. Apologies too for the hotkey stuff. Like I said, I'll fix that coming up and the like. So next stream, I don't know when that'll be. I don't know if I'll wait until next Friday or not. I know by the time I go back to work, which is soon, what I've alluded to anyway, I will probably try to keep up a routine of like maybe every Friday, do a stream for a couple to maybe like 3 hours. This one went around 3 hours. But maybe in the next 2 weeks, I might be a little bit more sporadic. We'll see. But either way, if you follow me now, just keep eyes out on any updates or whatever that are coming. I know I put stuff out on social media, and just be on the lookout for what I decide to do next. until I get to the point where I get more and more followers, where I can get suggestions of stuff to play. I'll just kind of cherry pick stuff. So I'll decide maybe for the next stream, I might do the other two Fierce to Fathoms of the first season. I might do something else. I might do some console stuff or maybe more, indie horror. We'll see. But anyway, I'll go ahead and wrap this up. Thanks for joining or watching or whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. And I look forward to hopefully seeing more people on the next one. So have a good 4th of July. Enjoy yourselves. See you next time.